tradition should forever be forgotten. Growing up with 12 siblings in our cramped two-story house, my parents were absolutely insane. There were bunk beds crammed into every room, stacked so high you could barely sit up without hitting the ceiling. The walls constantly vibrated with crying babies, arguing teenagers, and creaking floorboards. Hand-me-down clothes never quite fit, threadbare and stained by the time they reached the youngest kids. Dinner was usually watered-down soup with barely any vegetables, served with stale bread we tore into pieces to make it last. We never got normal Christmas presents because money was tight, but looking back, I realized they were planning something much darker. Every Christmas Eve, one child was chosen to be Santa's helper. We thought it was the greatest honor imaginable. The chosen kid would beam with pride as Mom and Dad explained they'd been selected for this special privilege. They had to spend the entire night locked in the cold, concrete basement workshop to help Santa prepare gifts for Christmas morning. The rest of us would lie awake, huddled together, listening to muffled sounds drifting up through the floorboards like ghostly whispers. We heard drilling that seemed endless, hammering that echoed like gunshots, sawing that scraped our nerves, and sometimes what sounded like screaming that made our blood run cold. But Mom always brushed off our concerns, saying it was just hard work and Christmas magic being made down there. My twin sister Sylvia was always the obvious favorite among all of us kids. She was naturally sweet and gentle, with curly blonde hair that caught the light like an angel's. She was incredibly artistic, always drawing pictures of flowers and rainbows on scraps of paper, and never questioned anything our parents told us. She had this innocent way of accepting everything at face value, never doubting their explanations. Last Christmas Eve, when we were both 8 years old, she was chosen to be Santa's helper. The rest of us were genuinely jealous. Sylvia practically glowed with happiness as Dad led her down the creaking wooden stairs. I remember lying in the top bunk that night, staring at the water-stained ceiling and counting brown spots. My younger brother Jake was tossing and turning